Hi, I'm Ingrid Menninga from Jolt Marketing. Have you ever considered the impact that you are making in your work? I want you to really think about that, because I know that you are making a huge impact on people's lives, and you are literally changing their lives for the better every day, and you probably don't know about it. My mission at Jolt Marketing is to put the heart back in real estate and related industries. And here's why. When I was a kid growing up, I hated going home. There was so much tension in my house. My parents were fighting all the time. It was a very tense, awful, uncomfortable. It was a pressure cooker. There wasn't the wonderful things that you think about with home. There wasn't love. There wasn't, smiles, laughing, giggles, beautiful memories. It was a place that I did everything to avoid. I would stay at school as long as I could. I would stay at my friend's house as long as I could. And whenever I needed to go home, I had this tension building in my chest about how much I didn't want to be there and how I knew I was going to walk into this house of tension. So when I got my first place, when I got approved for a mortgage, when I was able to buy my first place, when I put my pennies together and I had enough money to buy a tiny little condo, and I worked with a realtor that helped me buy this right place. There were other places that I wanted to go and see, and she said, "I'm not letting you live there. You need to find the right place for you." Those people really made a huge impact on my life, because for the first time in my whole life, I was able to go home to a place where I felt totally at peace. It was my place. The warmth that I felt, I could do whatever I want. I could create my own memories. I could really have my own space. It was wonderful. Not only that, when I decided to sell it 2 years later, I made a net profit of $50,000, which was the first time that I ever thought about the financial freedom that I was going to achieve by having real estate investments. I want you to know that what you are doing literally is changing people's lives. You are an agent of change, and I want you to honor that, and I want you to think about the impact that you are making in people's lives day in and day out. This business, the real estate and mortgage industries, have become totally depersonalized. It's become all about commission checks, closing dates, number of transactions, whether you're number one, what volume you have. It has become a real numbers-based business, and we are really off the mark. How do we know we're off the mark? Because if you look at any comment section in the newspapers or any feedback to news articles about realtors or about mortgage brokers, it's typically not that good, especially for realtors. There are tons of comments about how lazy people are, how they don't care, they just want to get the money, how they don't really work, how they make way too much money for what they do. And that's a result of this industry turning in this totally depersonalized, this space where it's become all about numbers and money. And my personal mission is to put the heart back into this industry. Because you, yes, you are changing people's lives. For an immigrant family that's come to Canada and the first time they're able to buy a piece of property, do you know what that means for people? That has impacts beyond what you could ever imagine. Being able to get a mortgage. In lots of other countries, people can't get mortgages. They'd never be approved. They would never get that loan. For a single mom who's buying her home and finding a safe, happy place for her kids, you're literally changing people's lives. And for someone like me, just a regular girl who bought my first tiny little condo and finally had my own place to call home, and also seeing the potential, the choices that I could make that could really allow me the financial freedom to live how I wanted. I want you to really honor that you are an agent of change. Now, this doesn't work if you don't care about your clients. This doesn't work if you have no interest in improving yourself and be the best you can be for your clients. But I know, because you're still watching this video, that that's not you. I want to put a call out today in this video, and I want you to really rise to the challenge of being an agent of change in this industry.